Bill Carroll, Zenny62 Media. I'm going to be walking you through about 100, somewhere between 100 and 150 prospects prior to the beginning of the next college football season. Many of these players are players that have an opportunity, I believe, to play at the NFL level. I'm going to begin with a FCS wide receiver named Javin Whatley. He's probably about 5'9 and 5'8", about 168, 169 pounds. Very quick, very explosive. Reminds me a little bit of Deontay Spencer, for those who remember him. He is a player that will definitely need to show contribution as a special teamer to stick around, at least in the early part of his career, but he is a very good player. As a junior, which was last year, he had essentially a breakout. After in 2022, playing in 9 games with 6 starts, he had 29 receptions, 451 yards, 3 touchdowns, including a 72-yarder that had against VMI. And then when you got to see him last year, you saw the growth, right? He, Nunu, as he's known to friends and teammates, in 11 starts in 13 games, had 56 receptions, 977 yards, 9 touchdowns, including a 67-yarder against Furman. And you could see the growth in terms of creating more separation, being a little more deceptive in how he ran his routes. And if he gets a little stronger, he's not going to, get any taller probably at this point, but I'd like to see him get somewhere maybe into the mid 180s or low 180s, or maybe at least upper 170s, somewhere between 177 and maybe 182, just to help him, deal with being bumped around a little bit. He also had 3 carries last season for 9 yards, including a long of 6, and even had a pass. It was intercepted, so probably will not get many more opportunities to throw passes. But he is an explosive player in the passing game as a receiver. And as I said, another area of growth, he did have 21 kick returns last year for 440 yards, including a 38-yarder, which is 21 yards per attempt. If you get more like 25, 26, somewhere in that range, that's when you really start to get attention from NFL scouts. And like I said, getting a little bigger, but he's going to run fast. I think he's a low 4.4s to maybe even high 4.3s kind of player, just based on what I've seen on tape. And I'm excited about what the future holds for Mr. Javin Whatley. I'm a little, not surprised, but I'm pleasantly surprised that he is still at UTC Chattanooga. I'm sure he had at least a few, I won't say offers, but at least he probably heard some chatter about the opportunity to play someplace else. And he stuck out his commitment to the Moccasins. I'm excited, like I said, to see what he does this year. I think he's going to break the 1,000-yard mark. I think he might get double-digit total touchdowns this year. I'll give you some other prospects very soon, but this is Bill Carroll, Zenny62 Media, walking you through 100 to 150 prospects before the season begins. I'll see you again tomorrow.